39 seconds. A heartbeat in geological time, but an eternity in Caracas. That was the entire gap between two catastrophic earthquakes. In just 39 seconds, 1,400 lives vanished in Venezuela. No warning, no prediction. In 2026, AI can predict cancer, and we are hunting water on the moon. Yet, science was completely blind to what happened right beneath our feet. Why? The impossible prediction, understanding the 2026 seismic doublet. June 24, 2026. It was a national holiday in Venezuela. Everyone was home, relaxing. Then at 6:04 p.m., a fault line deep underground snapped near San Felipe, magnitude 7.2. But that was just a terrifying trick. It was a foreshock. Exactly 39 seconds later, a second quake hit the exact same area at a magnitude of 7.5. This rare phenomenon is called a doublet. It released thousands of times more energy than an atomic bomb. Worse, the depth was only 10 kilometers down. In seismology, shallow means deadly. The surface waves hit with full, unmitigated force. In the capital city of Caracas, thousands of concrete structures built on soft sediment amplified the shaking like a speaker turning up the bass. The results? 1,430 confirmed dead, tens of thousands missing, and an infrastructure entirely cut off. To understand why this happened, we have to look at the massive puzzle pieces covering our Earth. Tectonic plates. They move roughly 2 centimeters a year. It sounds slow, but over centuries, that movement builds up immense physical stress. Venezuela sits on a geological minefield. It isn't just one fault line. The Caribbean plate and the South American plate crash into each other here, creating a chaotic web of 3 major fault systems: Boconó, San Sebastian, and El Pilar. This 1,300-kilometer danger zone runs directly under major cities, including Caracas. Scientists knew the danger. History recorded a massive quake here in 1812 that killed 30,000 people, and another in 1967. The pattern was right there on the map. Yet, nobody could say the words. It will happen today at 6:04 p.m. Why? Let's shatter a myth. Earthquake prediction is one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in modern science. The United States Geological Survey explicitly states, neither the USGS nor any other scientists have ever predicted a major earthquake. First, chaos theory. An earthquake zone relies on millions of microscopic, non-linear variables. Rock density, localized friction, subterranean water pressure, temperature, SAS. A tiny alteration in one rock 15 kilometers down changes everything. It is the ultimate butterfly effect. No supercomputer can map it. Second, the crust is completely opaque. We can peer across light years of space, but the deepest hole humans have ever bored into the Earth. The Soviet Union's Kola super deep borehole stopped at just 12.2 kilometers after 20 years of drilling. Earthquakes happen deep in the dark where our sensors cannot go. Third, the myth of warnings. People point to unusual animal behavior, radon gas leaks, or electromagnetic shifts. But seismologists have proven these indicators are highly unreliable. They happen frequently without any subsequent earthquake, making the false alarm rate unusable. Look at Japan, the global titan of seismology. In 1965, they launched a massive national prediction project backed by billions of yen. Yet, the 1995 Kobe quake and the 2011 Tohoku disaster caught them completely by surprise. After decades of failed forecasting, Japan officially abandoned short-term prediction. They admitted it was impossible. If we can't predict them, how do countries survive? There is a massive difference between prediction and early warning. Early warning means telling you it has just started, buying you precious seconds. When a fault snaps, it sends out fast, weak waves called P waves, followed by slower, highly destructive S waves. If a sensor catches that P wave, automated systems can broadcast an alert to smartphones, halt bullet trains, shut off main gas pipelines, and give civilians 10 to 30 seconds to seek shelter. It sounds short, but it saves thousands of lives. Japan and Mexico rely heavily on this. Venezuela, however, had nothing. Setting up these networks requires millions of dollars in infrastructure. Plagued by economic collapse, hyperinflation, and political instability, an early warning system was an impossible luxury for Venezuela. This tragedy wasn't just natural cruelty, It was the reality of structural inequality. As rescuers dig through the rubble in Venezuela amid hundreds of ongoing aftershocks, we have to look at the broader picture. Venezuela isn't an isolated case. Los Angeles, Istanbul, Tehran, Kathmandu, and Delhi, they are sitting on ticking time bombs. We are living on top of ticking time bombs. The scientists know it, the governments know it, but physics dictates that we will never get an exact arrival date. If we cannot predict, our only option is to prepare through resilient engineering and early warning tech. Is your city located near a major fault line? Let me know in the comments, and we will break down India's exact seismic risks in the next video. Stay safe, share this video to keep the story of Venezuela alive, and I will see you in the next one.